A couple of weeks ago, I did a reel and I used the train analogy to explain why we don't leave these relationships. And I just wanted to further expand on that reel. Here it is. If you have not listened to it, it might be helpful to actually go onto this reel and understand, the metaphor that I'm actually using there, or the analogy that I'm using there. Now, I want to further speak about that analogy, but directing it to the people who are still in the train, or who actually want to leave the train, or who have left the train but they are confused and asking themselves a lot of questions and blaming themselves like I am. This is what I came to understand. It helps a little bit. Here is the truth. You were never the driver. You were just a passenger. You did not decide where that train was going. You did not control the speed. You did not choose the route. You got on based on what you were shown, a promise, a destination, something that looked and felt right. And from the very beginning, he was the one in control. He designed the experience, he set the pace, he decided when it felt good and when it did not. What makes it even harder is to accept this. There was a plan. There was always a plan, but it was never shared with you. He never showed you the map. He never discussed the full route with you. So you responded to what you could see. You adjusted to what you were experiencing at that time. You tried to make sense of what just did not make sense. Not because you were weak, but because you were inside and entangled in something that was not revealed honestly from the get-go. So no, you did not stay because you did not see. You stayed because you were trying to understand a journey that kept changing without your consent. And so maybe this is the part that we all need to release, and that you also need to release if you are in that situation as well. You were never meant to control the train, and it was by design. Your power was always going to be in recognizing it for what it is and deciding how and when to get off. So if you're still in it, this is not your shame to carry. This is not yours to carry. And so, if you have already stepped off like some of us, you did not escape because you were lucky. Because at some point in time, you saw clearly what was going on. And you decided to jump off. Even if you did not know where you were going to land, you got off. Because at some point in time, the mist cleared. And you saw clearly what was going on. And you told yourself,